Welcome to My Life's Lost Count, where we tell you of victims in horror movies, anime, TV shows, music videos, and beyond. I'm William Pry, aka Nexus. Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing Bates Motel, 1987. Not the Bates Motel TV series. I meant the Bates Motel spin-offs, 1987. This series is actually follows. It's actually a direct sequel of the 1960 Bates movie. From outside except for Psycho 98 remake, all of Norm Bates' roles are played by Anthony Perkins. But now they're played by Kurt. This role is now played by Kurt Paul, who actually is in Psycho the Beginning as Ray Lemon, and Sharon Talman as in Supernatural. This is about this movie is about Alex West, who is a mentally disturbed youth amid after killing his father, his abusive stepfather. He actually befriend Norman that end up and inherit the Bates Motel. This is supposed to be the TV department and no network will pick up. Okay, let me actually explain. This is a alternate universe where Norman, all the other sequels like Psycho 2, Psycho 3 never happened. What actually happened is Norman never left the institution. He stayed there until his untimely death. And he gave it to Alex West. So, how many lives lost did this spin-off give us? Let's find out and get to the numbers. Get to the lives lost. The movie begins with the Universal logo and MC company with paid television. Honestly, we actually know about it's actually the Bates Motel with a Telecard. Honestly, it was actually going to be a TV series, but it turned out it actually started out like a TV series, but it mostly in black and white with the course cakes of the century, with Kurt Paul as the titular Norman Bates. and what everything happened in 1960. He goes to Dunsmore Mental Hospital. They and then we actually meet Alex. He actually wants to talk, and the doctors can't get him to open up. But he was worried about him. He actually have a pet bird that died, but he secretly stuffed. Alex is actually played by Buddy Court, who actually played Mark Weinstein in Invaders of Mars, Doug Stinger in Out of the Dark, Jack Hazley in Brain Dead, playing Dr. But we also had Dr. Goodman, played by Richard Paco, who actually is Eddie Quintz in The Howland. He's Mark Dark in 976 Evil. He Garbage Man in The Burbs. He Forrester in Gremlins 2, The New Batch. He Admiral Calvin in Megashark vs. Crocosaur. Alex, honestly, Norman and Alex have become father and son through the story. But it turned out that Norman actually died of natural causes. And also, we actually don't see the body, but the casket actually do count. What actually happened is, this is actually a direct sequel to the Psycho series. Norman was Alex's only friend that said Alex's only friend, and because hatred is the enemy, that he actually gone. He said good night to old friend. Dr. Goodman actually, he gave Dr. Goodman a rose the next morning. But Dr. Goodman actually asked for Alex's release. And Alex say where he had no place to go. And the institution, the only place that he feels safe. Then he actually got into the lawyer, and there are a lot of things. One person got turkey, one person got records, but the Bates Motel is Norman gave him the Bates Motel. Norman actually gave him a second chance of leaving. And honestly, he actually got out of the street for years. He got he tried to find the 32 bus. He actually asked some people, but they were drunk and tried to take on Norman's ashes in Philville. And honestly, when he actually arrived, everybody doesn't know that he he's he stopped at the restaurant and the kids knock him over at the Slide Chicken. And honestly, he got and one of the workers that thought he was ordering, but he actually wanted the Bates Motel. Then we actually meet Henry Watson, who actually played by Moses Gunn, who actually died of asthma in 1993. He Detective Turner in Amityville to the Possession. Dr. Herman Peckott in Firestarter. Honestly, Firestarter is actually the original Firestarter, not the crappy reboot. I actually love the original Stephen King adaptation. I do not love the reboot. And Uncle Urza from Tales of the Crypt. He actually found the postcard, and Harry is going to drive Alex over to the Bates Motel. But the Bates Motel is boarded up since Norman, killed Marion Crane. It's now Alex's home, and honestly, he actually booked a room one that would like a Marion Crane. Now he walks up to Norman's house. It's old, and he actually knocked the door. Now he actually see Norman's room, that he actually thought to himself that get to the loan. And we actually meet Tommy Poehler, played by Greg Henry, who actually is actually Jack McReady in Sliver, the voice in the Bucko Experiment, Brother Blood in Teen Titans, the Judah Contract. He's Franklin Gatt in The Office Uprising. Now he actually wants to fix things with the craziest things, and he actually wants to have to get the money and do it. Now he got food, and he actually see that 3 months. We actually meet someone that actually lived there, and she actually left her parents and Alex. But her name is Willie, played by Laura Pay, who actually is Wanda Pearson, who actually played Wanda Pearson in A Deadly Legend. She left. She left a while ago. Alex is doing the dishes. Later down the line, we actually will meet Tony Scotti, played by Jason Bateman, who actually is in The Gift. After Alexa doesn't want that to change, but he actually, but the architect want that to change everything. Willie say he actually walk in and the bulldozer in the house. Alex honestly want him to leave, but Henry actually walks in because the officers want him to leave the land, but so they can bulldoze. But Alex actually trusts Henry more than them, so he need a place to stay. So Harry, what goes to yours? Now, Willie make sure to go as planned, and then shockwaves go. But we actually see it's actually Miss Gloria Bates. And we actually have a funeral. Who's the mysterious person? And why is she here? Honestly, the black figure is actually Miss Gloria Bates. We have to figure out who is later on. Now Alex is doing paperwork in another crash by Willie, who actually is going to be a chef in the cafe. That it's actually good, and she get assaulted, get her feelings. Well, she get her feelings hurt, and she now sad, and Willie say that everybody thinks she's nuts, and he go for a walk, and Willie left him a note that now she upset, and he tried to find her, but she actually nowhere in sight. She actually see Gloria in her dress, but she another one, and it's actually Jake Bates. But yeah, when he actually made it down, found us, I've been like years. It happened years ago, but I'm not counting that. He ran down, and honestly, there is actually no trace of footstep prints, or blood. And honestly, Willie says to get some sleep. She makes some good jokes, and honestly, music, and want to make a cafe. Now, the motel, while music playing, they actually work on the motel. Alex, wait, honestly, somebody actually died. Now, he actually is nervous that the first payment, honestly, to tell you the truth, the first payment is nervous because the first payment he had to make by tomorrow. It's $10,000. Now, he not good with numbers, and Willie think the first customer, Sally, to book, finish her book, and she put her play music and put a coat on it. She actually put Dear Mother, and honestly, the no vacancy after that. Sh- the There's two letters. Dear Mother, 3 marriages, no children, gray hairs, and get older. Forgive me. I love you, Sally. My sweet Jeffrey, I remember you at senior prom. My knight of shining armor. Honestly, Sally got saved by, a girl who actually wanted to do, and now it's actually a dance up for a queen of the hop, and Alex is actually getting more punch and knuckle sandwiches, or is it finger sandwiches? Anyway, the Teen Angel song is singing, and Tony, it's hard for Tony because after they kiss, she actually told her that she a grown woman, and she actually say it's solid cry going to do it, but the truth is the girl that actually stopped them is actually Sally from an alternate dimension that actually did it during her prom night. And the cold and loneliness she felt, and everybody that actually died, included Tony. I actually did not count Tony because, well, we actually did not. I. How could I count Tony's death? I couldn't even see who actually died. Feel like a. And honestly, Sally, it actually feel like a dream. And also, that's actually part of my rule. If it's a dream like state, I can't actually put it as a death. Now, he see Gloria. Now Alex see Gloria again, and she actually said leave, but Henry tackled her, but it's actually Tom. Tom, who actually want him to actually leave, to actually get the land. But now it's actually another Gloria Bates. But it's actually Willie who actually scared him to negotiate. But to tell you the truth, Alex actually said they're prison for fraud because now Sally have a new lease on life for life, and Alex has a his final line. There's a room for the Bates Motel, and the movie ends. How many lives lost did the Bates Motel did in this spinoff? Let's find out and get to the numbers. What the? I hope you can come around to the Ultimate Nexus, where we have a room for you to subscribe. For the whole movie, only one male died in the Bates Motel. I am not joking. In the Bates Motel, only one person died in the Bates Motel. Spent in 1987. With a runtime of 5 minutes, we got lives lost every hour at exactly 1 minute and 57 minutes. One minute and 57 seconds. So honestly, yeah. For my great acts of execution and the whippy acts of execution, yeah, there is none. To tell you the truth, there is actually 2 deaths. Two more deaths, but those deaths were just ghost deaths, and I can actually count them because they were happening deaths, and some of them were alternate realities. I can't count them because it didn't happen on screen. So yeah. But Norman's death did happen on screen, so that's why I counted. That's it. The Bates Motel, released in 1987. It was going to be a TV series, but it didn't even get followed by it. After this, I'm actually going to do my rubber. I'm actually moving on with my rubber review about a tire that is actually about rubber the tire that is a sentient tire. Then I do my open tier list and my open tier list. Where I actually do have rules about that, but I will do my anime open tier list first, then my rubber review last. Then get ready for my psycho for the beginning lives lost count. And but after, well, I actually have a plan for Psycho 1998 lives lost count. I'm going to do the Until Dawn lives lost count. Thanks for watching. I am William Pry, aka Nexus, signing off.